up, everyone? My name is Gabrielle, and today I'm here to help you with your relationship problems, or you're just here to watch a video about relationships, because that's what this video is about. It's about texting girls, because texting people, especially your crush, can be really hard sometimes. You might get sweaty palms just texting, so hopefully you won't have sweaty palms after watching this video. But you know what? We're just gonna jump right into it. But before we do that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on my video notifications so you'll actually know whenever I post. Okay, you did that? Great. So first thing, this is gonna sound weird because everyone tells you to do this, but don't text her good morning. Like, that's just a weird way to start off your day, just by like, oh my goodness, I have to text this girl I like good morning. Don't do that, because then she's like, oh, now I have to respond back to him, and who knows, she might not even be up, so it might just be awkward that you texted her too early in the morning, and then she might feel too awkward responding back because it's like 3 hours later. But you want her to text you first, so don't text her good morning, okay? She'll text you first. So let that happen, let that run its course. She'll text you and then get that conversation starting. Because whenever you text someone good morning, that's not really a conversation starter. You're just saying good morning, and then she'll say good morning, and then that conversation is just gonna end. So don't text her that. Just let her text you first, or if you actually have a reason to text her, then text her. Just wait. You don't want to have pointless conversations with a girl, because if you're just having really awkward, long, pointless conversations that are taking like 3 hours to get like one point across, she's gonna lose interest in you really quick. Don't text her goodnight. Oh my goodness, I always like clap my hands. I'm sorry to everyone who's listening on headphones. I'm gonna try and refrain from not clapping. I always do that when I get excited. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, my point, don't text a girl goodnight unless you're in a conversation with her, because if you're randomly just gonna text her goodnight, it's just like the good morning thing. Like, do you start a conversation with her and stay up all night, or do you just say goodnight and it kind of be a little bit awkward? So don't text her goodnight unless you actually are about to go to bed, and if you're in a conversation, because that's a way to tell her, like, I'm done talking, but I'm still thinking about you, that sort of thing. So you're saying, good night, I'll talk to you later. See, then it works well. But if you just randomly text her, good night, love you, babe, talk to you tomorrow, just out of nowhere, it's like, hello? Like, kind of like that. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sound like such... No one's gonna want to listen to me, but please listen to me, because these things are actually gonna work for you guys. But I'm saying no to everything that guys usually think, oh, that's a great idea. Don't give a girl 2 compliments in a row. I don't get why guys do that. They just compliment a girl over and over and over and over again. Then those compliments won't mean as much to a girl, and it's like, what he says is just, he's just saying it to make me feel good, but now since he compliments me all the time, it's not really compliment. He's just saying it to say it. So just compliment a girl every once in a while, because then if you don't do it as often, it means more to a girl. And then she's like, oh my goodness, he actually said that he liked this about me, or he's saying that he liked something about me. Like, if he says, wow, you're such a great friend, I really like talking to you, once, like a month or something, I don't know, like once a really, don't even know the word that means more than telling her every single day. Because if you tell her every single day, it's one, it's not going to mean anything in the next 2 weeks, or 2, it's just going to get annoying. Okay, so just compliment her very sparingly. Okay, I know what you're thinking right now. You have to compliment your girl to make her feel good. You can make her feel good in so many other ways. You can bring her out to dinner. You could go on a movie date. You can do so many other things to make your girlfriend feel appreciated and loved. You don't have to compliment her all the time. Okay? Perfect. Double texting. We all have heard people double texting, or people who like text someone 10 times in a row. We've all seen those text messages. Try to avoid that as much as possible, especially if you don't know that person that well. Because if you continue to double text, triple text, quadruple text, she's gonna think that you're a creep. Like, that sounds really harsh, and I'm sorry if it does, but if you just keep texting her over and over and over again, she's gonna stop like wanting to text you back, or she'll just stop texting you first. And you want her to try and text you first, because that shows that she's interested. But if you just keep texting her all the time, she's gonna feel like, why do I even need to think about that person? They're just gonna text me right away. But the only good time to like double text is when it's like the next day or something that you guys just talked about, but she hasn't responded yet. So say, for example, like you said goodnight and you were the last person to say goodnight. And then it's the next day and you guys are supposed to hang out. And then you say, okay, so what time are we going to hang out? That's fine. That's perfect. But don't be that person who texts your girlfriend 10 times in a row for something stupid like, hey, do you want to go have dinner? Because she's going to get creeped out super quick. And then she'll just stop texting you.
Wait. You said that odd. You said, don't text your girlfriend, hey, do you want to go have dinner?
Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, hopefully the viewer is competent enough.
Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Not your girlfriend. I mean, like, if it's just a random person. No, I don't mean it like that. No. I mean, like, if it's a random person that's just a crush. If it's your girlfriend that you've been dating for 2 years, that's different. Because you're allowed to annoy the crap out of them then. But if it's just a brand new person that you're trying to warm up to and trying to see if they have feelings for you, and you're like, antenna's like, ooh, like,
oh, please.
Like, I'm sorry. This one can be seen as like a touchy subject, I guess. But you know how girls always rant? You try not to rant. If you're like your boyfriend, don't try ranting all the time to your partner or your girlfriend or your crush or boyfriend or whatever, because then you're gonna be complaining nonstop and it's gonna annoy them. And like, yeah, I love to hear people complain sometimes, especially whenever I'm in a bad mood. Like, that's great. I love just like ranting to people and they rant back to me. But if it's just another person that randomly like rants and like talks about people bad, it gets old really, really fast. And then it's like you're dragging them down. It's like whenever you text them, it's just like negative all the time. And it's like, blah, blah, blah.
Well said, babe.
I know it was. But just, it is okay though to like complain just a little bit though. If she's already complaining or if he's already complaining, it's all good, because then it's like a bonding moment. And it's like, wow, we're both in a bad mood. So then it works well. But if she's in a great positive mood and she's like all bubbly and happy about something, don't ruin her day by complaining. Okay, hold up, I'm really thirsty. I'm talking.
Oh my god. You sure that's not just because I'm here?
What? Yeah, that's it. And it's really hot. It's always really hot in my room when I start filming. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt today, because I thought I don't want to sweat, like pit stains today.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't talk bad about a bunch of other girls. Even if it's like the girl, your crush's nemesis, still try not to like talk down on her like all the time, or like a bunch of other random girls. Because if you're always talking bad about other people, the girl that you're texting is gonna start thinking, wow, what does he think of me? Like, if he's saying all this bad stuff about other girls, he's probably like thinking bad stuff about me. Like, who knows what he's telling his friends? That's what's gonna start popping up in her head. You don't want those things. You just want her to be like focused on like, oh my goodness, he's so dreamy, I love him, like I want to go on dates with him. Oh my, you want her to start thinking like that, not like paranoid about like what he's telling his friends or like how much he hates other girls. Because if he hates like on your best friend, then that puts you in an awkward situation too. Because then it's like best friend or crush. Like, then you have to choose, like, do I tell her? Do I tell him? Then it gets awkward. Then it's just gonna get complicated, and you know how I am under pressure, puts me in an awkward mood, then I can't talk, and I'm getting kind of off topic right now, so we're just gonna move on to the next one. But you guys get what I'm saying. Guys, don't talk down about other girls. Like, don't talk crap on them just because they may have pissed you off one day, or they may have rubbed you the wrong way. Keep it in your mouth, keep it in your pants, whatever. You know how it is.
Whoa.
Okay, yep.
By the way, guys, I wrote these.
Yeah, Jack wrote these.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a guy. Because you know how it is. And, like, I put information. Like, we both talk. Words.
Why do you do that? I don't understand. Like, why would you rather just not just restart what you're saying? And why do you feel like you have to have
I know. I always go.
mouth spasm? Yeah, just go.
I don't know.
What are you saying?
What was I saying?
Oh, exactly.
Jack is good at words.
Makes you forget.
I know it does. And then Jack's just really good at words. And he, like, points out really good things. He's just the best.
I'm just saying I don't have a hot girlfriend for no reason. Yeah, baby.
It's true. He actually did all these things too, and it worked. So, you know, these things are gonna work for you if it helped him get me.
I need to like put a patent on this thing.
Oh, no.
No, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. Yeah.
It's raining also, so I'm hoping this isn't picking
Oh
up.
shoot.
Wait, don't speak.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
My nail's about to fall off too.
Oh my god, this is a catastrophe.
I know. I've had these on for like
no,
3 weeks
just
too,
go, babe.
so I'm trying to get 4
about
weeks.
your freaking fingernails.
Okay. Anyways, you know how there's like an awkward pause in between texts, and you're like, should I respond now? And you accidentally open the text, and then you think, oh my gosh, do I respond? Since I open it and now it's on red. And you get all these emotions and you get nervous and you're like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't know when to respond or when it's too fast to respond or when it's too slow. But here's the thing. Only respond in like a second if you're in a super intense like conversation. Like if you're talking about something that both of you are like, oh my gosh, we need to talk about this. Like this is so cool. And you're just talking like back and forth like in seconds. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Text them back in a second. That's all good. But if you're not really having like that super cool conversation that you're both are like, oh my gosh, and it's just kind of like slow, and she's replying really slow too, you don't need to text her back like immediately. Don't worry about that. I feel like guys really overthink that. Like if a girl texts them, they're like, oh, I need to respond like right now. But then she doesn't respond for a while, then they'll get nervous. But really, they don't have to worry about that sort of thing. Like wait, because if you wait longer, then the conversation's just gonna like go on and like move on to new things. And if she still is responding, then that's good. So keep it up. Like don't respond in seconds, because then the conversation will be over in seconds. Okay?
Ooh.
I know. Okay, this is the last one, guys. We are at the last straw, I guess you would say, the last point. And I think this one's another really good way to just make a girl have feelings for you. Like they're like, ooh, like, oh my gosh, I'm so awkward. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. What I mean is this is gonna make the girl like have more feelings. She's gonna like you more. You're gonna be her crush. You're gonna take her on a date, like that sort of thing. I'm a freak. I know. And the facial expressions too. I don't even like watching my own videos because I know I make weird facial expressions. Oh, sorry, I'm talking more.
Yeah, stop.
Okay, anyways, this point that is so important is make fun of her when you're texting her. Tease her a little bit. I don't mean like text her, oh my gosh, you're so ugly. No, that's just bullying. That's not making fun of her or teasing her. That's just being mean. And you don't want that. But just tease her a little bit. Like, what's an example of it? Like telling her, I don't know, like just have fun with her. Like don't worry about being serious all the time, because if you're only having serious conversations, that's not really fun. Like you want to mess around and like joke around.
A good example would be like you're texting her about Fortnite. She goes, oh, I want to play. I bet I can beat you. And then you say something like, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, like that sort of thing.
Something like clean, thorough.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be like serious all the time, because if a conversation's like always serious, that's not fun. Like if even in person, like if you're talking to someone and you're just like boring and it's like monotone the whole time, like serious, like, oh my goodness, did you hear about this Tyrannosaurus Rex? Oh my gosh, it was green. Like that sort of thing. That's not fun.
Oh my god.
It was the first thing that came to my mind. No, it was the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, you want an interesting conversation going. Like the texts that I remember, or like the people that I want to talk to are fun. They make fun of me. Like they're not all the time, like they're not nice all the time. That's what makes it interesting. Now I'm not saying bully her, because that's not nice, and then she just will stop talking to you. But have fun, make some jokes, make her laugh. Like you want her to be texting you and her like laughing. Like you know when you get that smile on your face when you're texting, that's what you want to happen. That's what is gonna happen if you just have a good time while texting.
You want her like you want to be unpredictable. Like you can't have
That's
her,
it, yeah.
She can't text you asking your opinion or saying what do you want to do and her already know what you're going to say.
Yeah, like you don't want the exact same text over and over.
So if she texts you this dress and she's like, hey, do I look good? And she's expecting you to say yes, and then you say yes even though she knows she doesn't look good, you just lost. Your friend's up.
Yeah, that's so true though.
So
that is the
instead
ultimate.
Say something like either what you really think or say something like, yeah, but it kind of makes your butt look a little smaller. Smaller. Not thighs look bigger, butt looks smaller. Not teeth look yellower, teeth look less white. Does that make sense? You compliment her, but you bring it down. So I'm implying you have white teeth.
This is getting too complicated.
Exactly. Girls are complicated. So like if you send me this picture like a selfie to smile, I say, your teeth don't look as white, not your teeth look yellow.
Oh,
See what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yes.
All right, well, with that one,
He's the master.
That just helped everyone.
Jeez, Jack should just run this channel.
I do.
Wow. I mean, he should be the face of the channel, but then
Nah.
this is an 80% guys channel, like 80% of the views are guys, so that
Yeah, I don't think they wanna
probably
do
wouldn't work as well. But you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my social media down below, and if you want to hear more of Jack talking, we actually have a channel together. That will also be down below in the description. Anyways, let me know what you guys want to see next. Comment it down below. I'm going to stop talking now, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.